The Lincoln AC225 has been around for decades and has been liked by welders of all skill levels the whole time. And if you're worried about having to learn a bunch of controls, don't, because this panel and the on and off switch is all there is. In keeping with the simple theme, besides the welder itself, you get a ground clamp, a stinger, and a cord with the common 3-pronged welder plug on it. Lincoln doesn't know what kind of rods you're going to want to use, neither do I, so you're going to have to get them after you buy the welder. The instruction manual doesn't tell you which cable goes with which clamp, but when you look at the cables, you find that the holes in the loops at the ends are different sizes, and so are the lugs on the clamps, so these can only go together one way. All of these upper beads were done with the 6011 rods. Then I got 6013s, and this bead is the first one I did with those. It's like I instantly knew how to weld, sort of. That bit of success made me brave, so I tried what we can loosely call a fillet weld. I know it's far from perfect, but it actually kind of looks like a fillet weld. If you're not a pro, you can practice with the Lincoln AC225 and actually teach yourself something with a little guidance. This welder seems very consistent, and Lincoln says that it's got a very smooth arc, and I can't prove that wrong. I'm already starting to learn that when you get a nice smooth coat of slag like this, you're probably going to be pretty happy with what's underneath it. I know it's far from perfect, but you got to realize this is the second day with the Lincoln AC225, and I'm getting a lot better than I used to be. Because the Lincoln AC225 is so easy to use, let me see some progress early on, and that makes practicing a lot more fun. Now I'll try another fillet weld just to show off a little bit. I realize that I have very little to show off with, but this machine has let me learn things that I never could before. I know I got lots of practice ahead of me to get this right, but this is only day 2. And that made me a little braver yet, so we'll try a simple butt joint. If you're going to learn to stick stuff together with the weld, this is one joint that you need to learn to do right. I imagine before too long I'm going to have some really long pieces of steel welded up. Once again, the slag looks good. We'll see how it comes off, and the weld itself looks pretty good too. I might be learning something. If you're thinking about getting a stick welder for your home shop, or farm, or even a small business, you might as well go with the crowd and take a hard look at the Lincoln AC225. This welder's been around for a very long time, and people have liked it the whole time it's been around. So you can take advantage of 30 or 40 years of research that everybody else has done and just get the right welder to start with.